Van Morgan. We're live. I'll say it again in case you didn't come on yet. Charles Van Morgan, we're live. We're approaching the Henley Street Bridge. So let's see if we got any followers. Okay, not yet. Come on in. But this is pretty new for me. I'm up early in the morning. Usually do videos in the evening, but I'm up early in the morning because today is the day before the election. You got a little more than 24 hours before you can vote. And here, let me tie my shoe. Just came untied. Go vote in about 25 hours. So, and, I got a sign out. It says vote tomorrow, Charles Van Morgan. So we're live, YouTube, Charles Van Morgan running for City Council. So they got a lane of traffic closed down here on the Henley Street Bridge. This is Monday morning. Fine time to do that. I guess maybe they didn't have any choice, but traffic's already pretty bad. Low. Traffic's already pretty bad. And they are, see, I'm holding my sign up. Some people said vote tomorrow. So yeah, there we go. You can see with the lane closed, it's really backed up, and it is people trying to get to work, trying to get to the interstate, and they have a hard time doing it. And Charles Van Morgan, I'm running for City Council to try to open up the roads. Thank you. Trying to open up the roads and make things, the economy move. This shuts down the economy, makes the price of food go up because food don't get to stores on bicycles. They could move this bicycle lane open up both of them, make an extra lane of traffic for cars. But they got their own agenda. They don't agree with stuff you need because they got enough money where it don't matter to them. A few dollars more, they don't care. Look at the other side over here. A few dollars more, they don't care because they can afford it. A few dollars to somebody like me or you, it means a lot. We got to pinch pennies. But they want to be for the few, and they got an agenda that they think works well. They get an ideal in their head and they go with it. It don't matter if it's practical or if it's reality. You can see, look at all this traffic over here. And over there, let me see if I can zoom in. That bridge is nobody on it. Nobody on that bridge over there. So yeah, it went over. But no, there you go. Nobody on the bridge over there. But over here, we got it backed up pretty good. Okay, we got several people in here. Yeah, I go out this morning trying to earn your vote. See my sign. Vote tomorrow. Yeah, and we will open up this, try to get this bridge open up, get a mandate. This bridge is open, but it needs to be more open, and we'll get a mandate to open up the, thank you, mandate to open up the, it's all right, there you go. A mandate to open up, the lady putting her thumb down, another lady rolling down the window yelling at me she's got me. That she's gonna vote. So you know, it's legal mind games. Yeah, does it look like I'm deterred from fighting? Morning. Good morning. And I'm not quitting no matter what. So look at this traffic right here. These people trying to go to work and they can't get to work because the road's closed down. How you doing? I'm running for city council. If you want to vote, I'm running for city council to represent. Thank you. I bet you're a UT student, aren't you? Yeah, I went to school there. My blood's orange. I got a big fancy degree from there. I'm very proud of that. That's what makes me dangerous because it's in criminology, sociology. So the biggest criminals are not the street criminals. They're the ones in that crooked courthouse over there. The knowledge makes you dangerous, don't it? But yeah, they hate me pretty bad. They say I'm a convicted felon of meth dealer in Georgia. Do I look like I sell meth? I'm a little overweight, ain't I? And I'm not convicted of felony. They sell that, and you can't even get on the ballot unless if you got a felony. But they don't want me in the city council because if I'm on the city council when they start trying to rob people, with the budget and stuff, then I'll say, hey, wait a minute now, that's not right. There's people over there in South Knoxville that need the roads fixed, but I'm not filming you. I'm filming this, but so what are you studying at UT, if you don't mind?
I'm studying neuroscience.
Neuroscience.
Yes, sir.
So I apologize. What is that?
It's like brain studies, like the science of the brain.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds like in the medical field, kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of like psychology, but maybe more anatomy based and more biological.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does that have anything to do with like what happened to Ozzy Osbourne? Will you be able to with the Alzheimer's? I think he had something where he
Yeah.
should.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see where it takes me. I'm not sure like exactly what I'm going to do after school yet.
Right.
Just because I have so many different interests, but I'm just along for the ride. The good Lord's going to
Right.
take me where He needs me to go.
That's good. You bring that up. I fear God. That's.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a Master of Arts in Sociology. But when do you graduate?
Next year.
Next year. So you're almost done.
Well, I have 2 years left, so like
Oh,
I guess
2 years.
2 years.
Well, let me tell you. Congratulations. That's one of the best things I did was get an education. And I'm framing it differently, but it's not just dangerous. It helps people. But being in politics, you have to show how you differentiate yourself from your opponents, and they're part of the elite group that's handpicked. We want them, and they have their voting proxy, so they're hard to beat. And I'm just pointing out how crooked they are is what I think. So, but yeah, do well in school. Congratulations. I'm proud of my education. I'll blow them off the map in education. I mean, something. And they don't send you to you. They don't send them to you in the mail. You got to literally go and study and learn stuff. And I'm the only candidate on the ballot that's got any emergency management training. And you look at stuff like happened in Texas, where emergency management people are asleep. Somebody ought to go to jail for that. I mean, they take government service. If that had been me, I'd have been warning people, stayed awake all night. I mean, little children died. And the government just gets by with that. Nobody's accountable. And look out in California, where they didn't have the fire hydrants with water in them. And I mean, who does this stuff? The government. They don't care about people. So one of the first things I'm going to do if I win the city council is meet with the UT police chief and also the city police chief. And that's one of the most basic functions, make sure y'all are safe. So I won't keep you anymore. Thank you for listening. But remember to vote for me. Tomorrow is election day. I'm trying to pull off an upset. We'll see. I don't know. The old-fashioned way, holding signs up. So super nice to meet you. God bless you, I pray. Thank you. But yeah, we'll talk to a UT student here. And you see see my personality. I'm just real. And let's see if we still got it. Yeah, we got even more people. Yeah, we're doing this in the morning. I'm running for city council, hoping to pull off an upset. And we're making a point about this bridge. The one over there is closed down and backs this one up. And they're not going to open it up because they want everybody on bicycles and walking because of and I understand the green energy thing. I'm behind green energy. I mean, I think we need to cut back on fossil fuels as much as possible. but not where it hurts the economy, where people don't have money to eat. And this road right here, if it was opened up wider and that other opened up, it would boost the economy. So we're making that a point of contention. That's what separates me from the other people. A mandate, put me in office, it's a mandate to open up this bridge wider and open up the other one. And here we go. How you doing, young man? Good. And the other bridge over there, the Gay Street Bridge, that they have had that bridge open since 1898, over 100 years, and they had money to maintain it and fix it and keep it open. Even during the Depression, they kept that bridge open. And they're saying that, I'm saying it's a conspiracy theory that they don't have the money. They claim they don't have the money to open that bridge. They could open it up tomorrow. They have the money to open the bridge. They don't want to open the bridge. It's not a conspiracy. It's a fact. You look all over Knoxville, they're closing down roads because they're trying to go to a carless, vehicleless society in some of these people's minds, and that's taken over. So, you know, I've been mistreated by the government very badly. Some people even more than me. I mean, they get a lot worse wrongful convictions and all kinds of stuff. Now, I've never been wrongfully convicted of a crime. No, they damn sure tried. But, so, running for public office for me, well, I was treated wrongly when I was out helping you all, helping the public. I was lowering the fatality rate. And they mistreated me. So I am trying to get public power as a platform to continue to help you and to fight the corruption, to give you a say in how the government is run. Because I don't trust people in power, and you shouldn't either. Most people don't. It's not a hard sell. So if you put me in office, you'll get somebody that's on your team, on your side, and is not on their side. Now that's the story, and that's the truth. I've lived through corruption, survived it, I'm here. And if I don't win, it won't be my funeral. And if I win, I can help you all. I can help the public. And I will. Look at this, backed up. Look how far this backed up right here, this road backed up. This is unreal. Look at this. People trying to get to work on Monday morning. And you're going to put these people in office? Look at this. You can't even see way over the hill there. And you're going to, are you going to put these people in government office? Back in power? I mean, I sure as heck wouldn't. They don't deserve it. And they're picking in power. So yeah, vote Charles Van Morgan tomorrow, City Council. Don't vote for these snake oil saleswomen. There's 30 women running against me. The snake oil saleswomen. Don't vote for them. I'm a real doctor of jurisprudence. I'm not fake. I got the real cure. And the real cure is your ideals and your agenda, and I'll put it to work for you on the City Council. We'll get away from all these special agendas that they got that take your tax money and represent the rich. We'll fix your roads. Somebody mentioned to me yesterday they're digging up some of the water lines and stuff due to repairing them, but they're not fixing the roads back completely. They're just patching them. We'll try to get your roads fixed completely where it needs, the way it needs to be. The homeless issue, they've been working on that for years. They haven't been able to do anything about it. A man told me yesterday there's nothing they can do about it. I don't believe that. I disagree with that. There's something they can do about that. They can start working on it. A little hard work and effort every day will make a huge dramatic improvement. So we got all these people waiting for the bus. And I want to pay bus drivers more to give us better service. Hello. If y'all from South Knoxville, I'm running for City Council. So you can vote tomorrow. So y'all waiting on the bus? So I'm going to try to pay K-Trans buses drivers more so that, you know, if you pay people more, you get better service. But they don't want to do that. They want to spend money on art, you know, and stuff that people don't need. So I'm running for city council. If y'all are voting tomorrow, I appreciate your vote. Pull an upset win against the crooks over there in the courthouse. So I'm just saying, I'm afraid of them. No, I don't want to say, oh, wait a minute. I'm real afraid of people. So, but if you like the corruption, then, you know, it's okay. It ain't my funeral. So God bless y'all, I pray. But yeah, we just tell it like it is. UT students. So, so we're out here filming live with all the traffic. Look at the traffic. What do you think about this traffic, sir? No comment? Yeah. Be better.
I walk, so.
You walk, do you?
Yeah.
Well, that's good exercise. I do a lot too.
Yeah.
Keeps me young. How old do you think I am? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. But yeah, we'll get across the street here. I'm campaigning for city council if you vote. So yeah, there's the women's track team, I bet. But so you're a UT student?
Yes, I am.
Are you? Well, congratulations. What are you studying, if you don't mind me asking? I'm not pointing the camera at you.
I'm a mechanical engineer.
Oh wow, wow. You'll get a job doing that. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
I pick up people. Oh, you will.
I hope done before the AI takes over.
No, you'll. Engineering is a practical thing they're going to need. I pick up people at the airport. I also run a taxi service. The most common professions is engineers, and they go everywhere. Even people with just a bachelor's degree, and some of them have higher, but I mean they're employed, and you know, I pick up when I ask where they work at. That's the most common profession. Every now and then I get one of the liars. You know who that is? A lawyer. But yeah, I'll let you go on. How much longer do you have to go in school?
4 years.
4 years? Okay. So you just got started. Well, let me tell you something. Hang in there. I got a big fancy degree from there. I'm very proud of.
Yeah.
It's
no, it's a great school.
Oh yeah, it is. It's a Master of Arts in Sociology
Cool.
with an emphasis in criminology. That's one of the reasons why I'm running for city council, because you know, the homeless problem and stuff like that. See, I studied a lot of that stuff, and I think I got the answers, some of them. And these other people, they ain't got that. They ain't got that kind of education.
Yeah, what do you think? What is your answer? I'm just curious.
Okay.
I mean, I just moved here a year ago, you know, so I don't know much about all of that, but I'm just curious what you think.
One of the right, and that's and I obviously thought about that, but and got trained on it at UT. The one of the answers is as simple as how do you get a degree? Well, you go register, signed up, and you go to the damn classes and you study.
Yeah.
You know, it's that simple. These people want something done, and they don't want to do nothing about it. You know, they just say, hey, we're going to fix that. You start working on it.
Yeah.
They've been working on it for 10 years now, and it's gotten worse. So, you know, they're failing. Get them out of school. But the first thing is start working on it. I start knocking on the doors of these faith-based agencies and the nonprofits that are legitimate. There's a lot of nonprofits out there that ain't legitimate. And look into what resources the city government has as far as tax money and other resources. I mean, they got different workers and stuff that can help. And then also, one thought is to make a place for these people where it's safe and sanitary, instead of sticking them under a damn bridge like they're a bunch of animals. And they're human beings. Another one is, although I've heard people say, police officers told me, we don't have a homeless problem, we've got a drug problem. So that needs to be dealt with we need a mental health facility, and even volunteers that can deal with that, get people back up on their feet. And in housing, it'll be cheaper to get them in housing than it is as far as the crime problem than it is what we're doing now. And deal with the mental illness, deal with the getting resources for these people. And then one of the most important things that people don't like to talk about but I will, is some of them are dangerous and they need to go straight to jail.
Yeah.
You know, they're out here doing drugs, leaving needles all over the place where decent people are trying. That's not decent. That's criminal behavior. They're moving in people's backyards and they need to go to jail. Haul them off to jail.
How do you determine which ones need to do that or need to go to jail?
Well, the easy thing is if they commit a violent crime,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of them that do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've had friends that have made the mistake of walking down the viaduct down through there while they had a little bit to drink, and then they woke up the next day laying by the river and all their money gone. Somebody hit them over the head walking over there. Yeah, and you know you could send a vice squad through there, perfectly sober guy, wobbling a little bit, and hook up about 3 or 4 of them. You know that's why don't they do stings on them and get the violent ones off the road? And a lot of them need to go to jail for your little simple garden variety offenses, even if they're not serious, just to get them in the jailhouse to get them sobered up.
Yeah.
And then get mental resources. Police also have to be dealt with in that they're not allowed to do their jobs right now. You know, they fire them if they put their hands on somebody. I don't know the whole story, but they had a Knoxville police officer the other day, and they got a whole group of organization that wants to fire every cop. They hate cops. Until you need some help. and some of them need to be dealt with. They're rogue. But there's a story in the paper, I haven't seen it, and I may be messing up, but they got him punching some woman in the face on the front porch. But the story is she hit him first. So if you hit a policeman, and they're making a big deal, if you hit a policeman, would you think they're going to hit you back? I mean, they're going to hit, and so I don't have a problem with that. But evidently they do. So yeah, but those are just a few things off the top of my head. They need to start out on that trail, and the young children that are under 18, there's a lot of homeless children out here. They need to be located, and we need to use government tax money to house them and educate them and help them. That is a social problem that, tax money needs to pay for that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I agree.
And older people out here, we need to take care of them that can't take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Now there's some of them drunk themselves to death, and that's their own fault. But there's homeless veterans out here, and I really don't think that it's that difficult. Not as difficult as they say it is, to start a goal and have measurable results. Hey, this is how many homeless people there are now, and from day one I'll set a goal to cut down on the number of homeless people, whether they're in jail, in mental health institutes, or we got them a house, by knocking on doors and working at it, tackling that problem. That's the number one problem I hear, the homeless problem. Tommy Smith, the other candidate, I'll call him out by name, ran on the fact people were talking about the homeless problem. The government wasn't doing anything about it, and he stood up in a forum where he was trying to get elected, and said, "Be very careful running down people in government power." I'm paraphrasing, because they're doing a good job, and they've been doing a good job, and so he's backing up the people in power.
Yeah.
I'm not backing them up. They're doing a horrible job. They're cruddy. They're stealing our money. They're lying through their teeth.
Yeah.
Everything they do is a big lie. I mean, look at what they say and then think through it. Does it make logical sense? Doesn't take a first grader to figure some of this stuff out.
Yeah.
They say they don't have the money to fix the Gay Street Bridge. They had that open over 100 years.
I know.
50 administrations. Through the Depression, they had the money.
And then as soon as I'm pissed about that. As soon as I moved, that's how I hate walking on this bridge. I used to bike,
Yeah.
but like they didn't even have these dividers yet.
Yeah.
And I think I guess that's an issue that I'm passionate about, because I moved from Madison, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Best bikeable city ever. And Knoxville has potential. I mean, they have all these nice greenways, but getting the commuting problem, getting to campus, horrible. You're forced to drive or you're forced to walk. And I mean, they can put these things up, but if you have semis going down 50 miles an hour right next to bikes, and people who just don't look before turning right here, they have no idea.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
It's like, and the Gay Street Bridge. I think it's great that it's going to be pedestrian only. You know, I think that's a step in the right direction.
Some people believe that, yeah.
But I don't know.
You're gonna have a pedestrian bridge over there that'll get you right there.
That'll be nice too. But I agree with you where it's just like, I don't know where the money's going. I think the whole problem is big. I think, like you said, there has to be like a distinct effort to like make it better.
Right. Yeah. Right. I talked a lot, and you said it in 2 words. You're smarter than me. I already don't like it. Distinct effort to start working on the problem.
Yeah. I mean, because it's like, is there any money being spent right now towards the problem? Like, is there money spent like sort of keeping like the perimeter or whatever of them underneath the overpass?
Right around election time. They start spending money and doing TV programs about, look at this great grant we're working on all this stuff right around election time. I mean, you know, that's what I think. They do a lot of stuff around election time, and it kind of dies down after that. They lost the money, or the grant fell through, or something like that. It's about staying in power. If you look it up in sociology, it's under conflict theory. Groups in power try to legitimize themselves and stay in power, and at the expense of the people that are not as powerful. And that's what I'm trying to do. People not as powerful, we're going to kick their butt. Hopefully, I don't know. Good to meet you, man. Hang in school, man. It's a great thing you're doing.
I appreciate what you're doing.
Have fun. That's what you ought to do in school. But yeah, here we go. So let me see how many people we got on here. I'm going to set her down here in just a minute. I'm showing y'all I'm out campaigning. A little bit different for me in the morning. Talking to people trying to get votes, working hard. Vote tomorrow. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock a.m. And we're going to be out here all day if we can, talking to people. The vote count is real low. So it won't take much for, you know, we need a lot, but it won't take much for one vote to decide this election. And, you know, we're scaring the hell out of these people, I'm telling you. They ain't never seen nothing like a candidate that doesn't have nothing to lose. I mean, they talk about me till the cows come home. They've said worse. And I'll have to give these other candidates credit. Might be out of fear, I don't know. I wouldn't hurt a fly, but they're not running me down. And I'm telling the truth about them, so you have to say that. They're not polished politicians yet, but they probably have their proxies doing it for them. So we're out here this morning. Charles Van Morgan, running for city council. A point of contention is the bridge being closed down. People have different ideals about it. We're going to listen to you. Let me see how many people I got in here. So we got a few, but I'm of the view that we need to open the damn Gay Street Bridge for pedestrians. And we need to make this bridge bigger for cars to increase the economy. And don't vote for the snake oil saleswomen. I'm a real doctor. I got the real cure. So bring some people with you tomorrow that live in the community. And go down here and let's pull off a historic victory. One that the people in the government are going to hate. Because they will have a harder time with their backroom deals. Because we'll make some backroom deals, but you're going to be part of the deal. You're going to get some favors too. So God bless you all. God loves you. Until next time, we'll see you later. I'm making this bridge. Making this bridge a point of